All right, welcome back. This time I'm making a sim racing setup. I've got a pair of seats from a Genesis Coupe that apparently I couldn't sell, so I'm gonna use that thing. I've got some square tubing over here, rectangle, box tubing, whatever you wanna call it. I've cut it down to size. I've got some measurements out. Starting out from this, it's not super thick, so it won't be too heavy, but it'll be nice and sturdy. And I can just weld to it. I prefer welding over wood and screws and all that shit, and I feel like it'll last a lot longer. So I'm gonna get started on this, make the basic frame, and then go from there. All right, just finished welding it. I did 3 sides, the sides top, the other side. I'm not gonna weld the bottom just because I want to keep it nice and smooth. I don't want to grind it flat. It's not wobbling right now, so that's gonna be plain enough to hold it. Instead of just sitting on it and playing with a video game, steering wheel and pedals. So it's not like under huge stress. So I don't have to. I'm not gonna worry about welding the bottom side. Plus it'll be in my house, climate controlled, so not too worried about moisture getting up in there or anything. That's gonna be plenty. I'm gonna mark out the holes for the seats. The seats do have a dowel pin, so that'll be able to locate it. And I think I'm gonna weld, I don't know if a bolt's gonna fit, but I'll do probably a threaded rod. That way I can just put a nut on top and won't have to get inside. That's actually one of the reasons why I was thinking about leaving this side open instead of that side, so I can get up in there if I needed to. If I wanna pull a bolt through, I can always weld it through the top side. Use a wire to do that. I'll see how that works out. I'm going to go ahead and drill the holes and make it all line up for right now, and then I'll get to that when I get to that. All right, I got the seat sitting on it now. As you can see, I like where it's at. Seems to be doing pretty good there. It looks pretty well square on it. A little bit of overhang there. Make the hole slightly bigger so that there's a little bit of room to adjust. And by the time you measure and mark, drill, you're always gonna be a little bit off, so leave a little bit of slack there so you can adjust it when you do a final tighten down. Also, one thing that I want to note is when I did my original measurement, I figured where the pedals are probably going to be at or pretty close to with the seat all the way forward. That way when I'm done, I get out, I can just slide it back, pop out, or there's room to adjust back. That also keeps the design as compact as possible in case you don't have a lot of room, and I don't have a dedicated game room or anything like that. It's not going to have screens all over it, all kinds of crazy stuff. So nice, compact, just pedals, steering wheel, me. I mean, by the time you scoot it back, it'll be pretty good size, where I can pull that out in the middle of the living room, play on the big TV, and get in there and put it away. Nice and compact anyway. So overall, it's not very big. I think, what did I measure here? 120 centimeters, something like that. No, bigger than that. 120 across. Anyway, get my fancy tape measure out. Yeah, it's 120 centimeters. All the way, so that's full size. And if I really want to, I'm doing that as a car seat, flip it forward. It's a pretty compact design. That's what I wanted, so it's gonna work out, I believe. Main thing, I guess now I can finish mounting the seats. Steering wheel, pedal should be here tomorrow, hopefully. And then I can work on doing all that. See what kind of rake. I've seen a lot of people put a little bit of rake in the pedal. I think that probably makes it more ergonomic, more realistic like anyway. Make a hoop or whatever I'm going to do for the steering wheel, however it mounts. I like the I don't really want to clamp it if I don't have to. It has actual mounts. I want to actually mount it so it's nice and sturdy. I don't have to worry about it loosening it up while you're playing it, this and that shit. You know, bumping into it, falling off. Just straight up mounted. You know, one solid chassis. So for right now, I think that's gonna be good for today. We'll see if I put bolts in it or not. I don't know. We'll get there. It'll be fun.